everyone, and welcome back to this Austria-Hungary Let's Play series. I think things are going relatively well right now. I've been playing lots more Death and Dishonor. Really enjoying it so far. I really like playing as Romania. If you manage to get yourself big and powerful, I was playing another game where I owned Hungary, I owned all of most of Yugoslavia, owned all of Bulgaria, and owned most of Greece. Then owned like a huge chunk of Russia as well. So that game's going pretty well, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm just talking about that because I don't know, no real reason. But well, I suppose I do have a reason a wee bit. When I was playing my games as Hungary, I found that it was very hard to stop Russia from invading, and ended up always going with the Germans and trying to ally with the Germans and become part of their alliance early on, which sort of postpones the Russian engagement to when I was ready and had Germany and Italy and everyone else's help. But here, we're non-aligned, so this could be a bit more of a problem I see coming later on. Normally, I think you can, when you're playing as Romania, you can surrender this province here, so they leave you alone, but I don't know if that lasts for long or works or doesn't work. Or maybe when I'm taking over here, we just leave them that one state, so I'm like, haha, I've got a wee bit of a buffer. We'll need to think about it though, it's something to think about for the future now. I definitely want field hospitals, because manpower is a premium, and we want to lose as little of it as possible during wars. What are my divisions are pretty good. They're pretty strong. We're still training them. That's not bad at all. Factory-wise, we're doing pretty well factories. When we start getting these factories, we can start thinking about developing tanks or planes or going to something else. Because at the moment, we only have the infrastructure and resources to go after infantry. We do have enough factories now that I can justify that. And one, what's hurting? Just really support equipment. We've got plenty of support equipment. So yeah, brilliant. We're going to take a couple of factories from here and put them back up here, I think. 4, still just needing 1. Production good, yep. Because we now have enough artillery, so I just want to build up a big bank of these. Big bank. How are we doing construction-wise? 12. Do I want to sacrifice one more factory just to get enough to get this producing faster? 1.13 a day. 13 a day. 4.5 a day. They're both going up. Because I would like this to be faster. We'll leave it for now. Support urbanization has finished. And we can leave it on. Time on. Just have it. Japan and China have declared war. We'll take a look at that. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavian territory. Okay. Where are we going? Oh yeah, here we are. Oh yes, our research slot's next. Brilliant. Japan has now declared war on China with its 2 allies. These are the 2 allies, aren't they? Yep. Oh, improved equipment conversion. Brilliant, brilliant. We're still in 1937, so they're a no-go. Not 1938 for that yet. I would like radios, but there's probably more pressing. Chinese United Front forms. More pressing development needs. let's start researching some tanks. So we can catch up with the tanks technology so it's there if I need it and want it, which is probably what we're going to develop next. Because there's no point developing planes if our army's just going to get crushed, and there's no point developing boats because we're landlocked. Modify our government. Could add. I think we're gonna go for the tanks designer. A wee bit. It would have sped this up a wee bit, but we've started it already. But it was mainly for the next tank down there. Yeah, that'll be slightly faster and it'll be slightly stronger. What does our? We didn't have any options, but what does this guy actually do? Gives us 5 reliability. That's really good. For those of you that don't know what reliability is, if we take a look at this tank's stats, we take a look at the stats. Here we go. Reliability 84.0. And oh, it looks like he is going to get this. Okay, that's not bad. That's basically the chances of it breaking whenever it's used, or, well, not, I don't think it's whenever it's used, but the chances of it breaking whenever it has a chance to break. And if you've got 100% reliability, none of them will break. It's only when they're destroyed, you'll lose them. But if you've only got a 10% reliability, you're going to be having to replace them left, right, and center. And so it just completely neuters, having a low reliability just completely neuters your production. Because there's no way you're going to outbeat a really low reliability. It is one of the more important stats on here. If you were a huge economic powerhouse owning like half of Europe and tons of stuff, you probably could beat a really low reliability, but it's not effective to do so. It's counterproductive. That's what it is, it's counterproductive. Right, there's nothing really interesting going on at the moment, so let's go back up to top speed. Oops, I paused by accident. But even stuff like moving around the map, there's a chance it'll have to take one of those tests. Unassigned divisions. Hey, infantry. Hopping up. Boom. Yeah, we've got plenty of resources at the moment. Let's exercise, everyone. Yeah, when you're exercising, that's another thing. That's definitely equipment starts getting broken when you do that. Moving around the map, equipment gets broken. Fighting, equipment gets broken, and equipment gets destroyed fighting as well. It'd be a lot simpler if I just did that, would it not? There we go. Where's that division that isn't in there? They're all training. I see I've got a problem now, though. For now. You know what, I'm doing this the wrong way about. You back in there. Do this right, because it's going to save me time later. Yeah, we'll keep advancing time, that's happening. See that, and... Okay, pause. Indian National Congress Shrines. Blah, blah, we got that. Right, for now, you's going to here. You stop training. You's go into there. And use train. There we go. And then as they finish training, we can pop them over. But now, let's see. Our focus is done. We'll keep going down the industry line. We have a new tech to research. It's now 1938. Brilliant. Hey, what am I doing? Misclicking, that's what I'm doing. Well, not even misclicking, just clicking in completely the wrong area. Oh! I just remembered as well now. Audio. Ah, I did put it up, okay. The game should be a wee bit louder then from last time. These are exercising. Because we don't want these guys exercising, because all they're doing is breaking equipment and they're not going to get up any ranks. And the regular rank is beautiful. You'll see that sort of clover rank in certain times. Mangyuko has capitulated. How's the war over here going, actually? See, not well for them anyway. China's actually doing pretty well. China normally loses as well. Ah, but look, you can see Japan have landed and are attacking in their underprotected belly. But yeah, where were we? You can see here, experience level trained gives no modifiers at all, but the green actually takes 25% of their stats away, whereas this adds 25% to their stats. So if you've got 101 stat, it'll be 125 with regular, or it'll only be 75 with green. So it's very powerful, the status. I can't remember what the next level does, because it's something you don't have a lot of. Even when you've got large armies fighting, you'll have the odd units that are pretty experienced. But it's not something I've ever just sort of looked over. Right, you jump back to him. Oh, we've got a couple more. Quite a few of them now, actually. Because we don't want to waste resources, because they're still, even though they're fully trained, they're still wasting in breaking guns and whatever else. If they were tanks, they'd still be breaking tanks. Well, I'm just going to wait for... Boom. Right, yeah, no need to pause. We now have this. What do we want? Why do we not have... I think we'll go for this and go for artillery. Probably be more efficient just to do. Yep, and that's these guys as they're coming. I'm going to leave one unit in here until the next two spawn. Just so I don't have to go through all the hassle of setting up. It will cost me some infantry equipment and some support equipment, but it shouldn't be a lot. It's just one unit. So you're going to stay until these two guys spawn. Right, brilliant. Domestic arms or civilian industry. This would be a faster research slot. They both get access to this. The research slot's down here for this one. Invite foreign investors. Civilian factories. More. Construction fleet plus 10. Plus 10. This side's definitely better. This side we get 4 more civilian factories. I mean military factories, but this side we get 4 more civilian factories. The 10% civilian factory construction speed and aluminium. And I think that's aluminium. Yeah, aluminium, and here's steel. So this tree is definitely superior, and with those civilian factories we can build more military factories. So we're definitely going to go down this one. Right. Time is advancing. The world is going to start blowing up pretty fast over the next 2 years. Normally things really kick off about 1940. They normally start heating up any time now, but really kick off 1940. Normally as Germany gobbles up Poland, they've normally gobbled up, like down here, all of here, so I'm normally completely part of Germany soon. Czechoslovakia normally gets eaten down to just Slovakia. Then I think it's still like a little client state type thing. Right, brilliant, we can get the 1936. That looks like a kettle. Looks like a wee tank kettle. You can see 84 reliability. We did get the bonus here, which is nice. We might see, do we have any milk? Yeah, because I would really like to increase its reliability stat with some army experience once we get it. So armor 15, armor 10, so that's a big jump. Piercing 30, piercing 10, that's a huge jump. Max speed 112, just 12, max speed 10, it's a nice jump. Soft attack 14, soft attack 10, breakthrough 26, breakthrough 36, defense 5, defense 5, hardiness 80, hard attack 6, hard attack 6. And I think we already did armor, didn't we? Because it was 10, yeah. So it's a nice improvement. Oh, 2 days we get that, not bad. Keep time advancing, don't need to be slow at the moment. We have a 50% reduction, but it is ahead of time, so we're not going to get it yet. What else do we need? It's 1938, let's start getting these techs. Oh, double clicked. How we did on the resource front? It's still just a -1. You know what? But I'll be getting my steel upgrade soon, which will help. And we'll get more aluminium too. Oh, he's still just one. Wait a minute, what? Ah ha ha ha! Sneaky, sneaky. No, just stay there. Go in there. Go in there. No location. Set it to here. Set it to that army. That army, that army. Oh, I hate when it does this and I don't quite understand why. Oh well, we'll do it as it comes into there. Modify government. Oh, time to be advancing. What do we want? I think we'll go for the war industrialist, because we're going to be starting to build our military factories soon, and that'll help speed them up when we do. I think we're going to move one factory up to being next, because I really badly want one factory to put into here, because we've got 980 support equipment. Captains of industry, brilliant. Synthetic oil finished, brilliant. Ah, wish we got that before I went for the synthetic oil, but oh well. Because that'd be best on the first tech, because that's the one that takes forever. Oh wow, that just gives us a synthetic oil refinery. That's beautiful. But anyway, I think we need to go for the civilian factories first, and the research slot. Research slot first. Yeah, that's the one thing this one's got better over this one, is you get the research slot. I'd be able to start getting it now if I went this way. Plus I'd get, oh, it's 3 military factories there, and 2 there, so it's 5 versus the 4. I suppose that does have some weight then. But again, I'm just wanting to blitz civilian factories to help me build more military factories in the long run. So we'll go for this first. Research. Could go for level 2. It's only going to take 45 days. You know what? Yeah, 45 days isn't bad. Now what was I going to do? Oh yeah, in here. Hey, we've got this. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look great, but doesn't look bad. Oh, I just realised I need 2 factories, not 1, to do what I want to do. Because support equipment and trucks I'll be needing these. You know what? We're fine. From artillery and guns for now. So I want the 1 there, 1 there. We are low on rubber. Let's see, that's fine. So if I come in here, let's edit this now. If we add the field hospitals, we'll have plenty of support equipment, but we'll need 357 motorized equipment to do that. Motorized. You know what then? Production. Where are we? You come here and you go there. And the only thing we really need now is rubber, isn't it? Yeah, -2. Oh. Should we trade for it? No, we're not going to trade for it. Oil plant is finished. Well, that was fast. What do we really need? Right, we'll get these in case we want them. Some anti-air and anti-tank. Right, we finished that military factory. Should put the 3 into trucks. We do need a lot. We can then move them about afterwards. Which we're low on oil as well now. 1.3 a day. So it's going to take like a year to get enough to get that back. The 4th International. Oh, France, Britain announced alliance. Inviting foreign investors. Which one do we want first? This one gives factories, we want that one first. The Munich Agreement, no war this time. Right, it's from here. Armor, Division, Attack and Defense, Infantry. We'll go for the Infantry, Attack and Defense, we really need that. Plus 15%, that'll be brilliant. Oh, they're done. Pop over to there. Right, we've got computer machines done. You can now start exercising. Huh? Do we want encryption, decryption? I think it's the least important thing to get now. We'll get this for now. Three, 2, 1. Infantry equipment's done. Give me this. 19 days till that's done. What's this? Unassigned division. Go in here and train. "12 days till the new light tank's done. Maybe, is it 1939 you get medium tanks? I think I'm just going to wait to get medium tanks. So that'll be a big step up. Pearson 61, armor 60. Yeah, that's a huge step up. Reliability is the same. It's October. What do we want to get now? See, we're in the right slot. Get both of them. You know what? We'll use that. We could use that. Let's edit this division. We don't have medium tanks yet, so we can't change it to medium tanks. Okay. Motorized division. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of motorized because we've got them in the tank division too. What am I looking for even? Can't even. There we go. Brain of farting. 2.39 a day. Okay, what is all this? National Focus Expand. Steelfjord worked. The first Vienna Awards. Czechoslovakia has a cancer in the heart of Europe. Blah 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 blah. Germans have decided. Blah 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 blah. Austria-Hungary is to be returned to us. About time. Hey, we got a bit of Czechoslovakia. Not bad. We got southern Slovakia, and they got a big chunk around here, which is a bit weird because look, they got this one tower around me there. If I was going to go for the protect Czechoslovakia, it's still there. I wonder if I skip it, if they just do the change it to Slovakia. So that'd be quite handy, then I can just go straight onto the claim these. We need more manpower though. More manpower in the armies! We're nearly there. Hey, oh, we forgot to put choose one. This one. Industrially, we're getting quite strong. We've got nearly the 50 factories, is a quite good starting point. I don't know, just 50 factories seems to be about a good place to be for a small nation. Well, it's not just a good, it's a very good. It's where a lot of these research slot techs are. It requires 50 factories to get the next research slot. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this does... No, it doesn't need it. Does that one do it? No. Oh well, it's where this research slot thing often comes. It needs... Right, it's for here. Cavalry, we don't want cavalry. I think we're going to go for the armoured divisions. Right, brilliant. Finished. We're in December, so I'm now going to wait. So I can start getting one of these without the penalties, plus the 50% reduction will be very, very nice. I think we'll go for this one, because then we can get that ASAP too, which will help with resources. And it'll speed up finishing all of the industry. 47 days. It's not going to be too bad. How is the war over here going? Looks like Japan's pushing back, yep. But they're not making headway there, but they are still holding there. So they're diverting attention away from the front, right? It is now January. This one first. Not long till we get our new slot as well, so it's brilliant. 27 days, so that's done. 8 days, so this is done. Three, 2, 1. Brilliant. Toad, anti-tank. Industry. Boom. Brilliant. Give me that research slot. Unassigned divisions. Go in here. Oh, these guys had finished. Oopsie. Peace and outlook. This guy a general or a... He's a general, yep, so max 24. Oh, I should have just looked there and said out of 24. So we'll get another guy to start leading the new guys after that. German right claims memo. Yep, Germany's really stepping up there. This is mine game. Where's memo again? Is it? It's somewhere smaller for it. Ah, that's it there. I knew it was somewhere about here. Construction's finished already. Brilliant. Go straight for excavation. Because resources are hurting a tiny bit. Oh, we got tons of excess steel we're trading for. We don't need. Brilliant. Save us a factory. Three, 2, 1. Unassigned divisions. Take it. Yep. Boom. Straight to industry. Give me this first. Now we're just waiting for this to finish and we can start going for the last industry tech. Oh, brilliant. We're starting to make more factories. So is that what we're doing here? Ah, we're nearly out. Right, we'll build that set of civilian factories. I want a couple of these. Get a couple more of them. And we'll leave it at that and we'll see what we feel like we need after that. First of all, let's plonk another one into there. Plonk the next one into there. We do need more of these, but mainly need resources first. We can modify our government. That's just pretty much happy with everything now. Let's actually go from civilian to partial mobilization. That's quite a good place to be, partial mobilization. But you can see everything's a buff at this stage. Everything's a buff. It's a good place to be. In fact, we probably should have went there a lot earlier and we're building and producing a lot faster. In our factory, put this to the support equipment. Right, nearly finished this. And then we'll have 5 research slots, which is very, very good. Major nations start with 4 and gain another 1. Minor nations start with 3 and have the option to gain another 2, but it's normally quite hard. The fate of Czechoslovakia. And it is now just Slovakia. And they are German puppet. Now, let's see, does that skip this for me? Oh no, does that lock this all out or does it skip it? I hope this doesn't lock this all out. Normally it just skips when stuff like that happens. So that could be a pain, but anyway, this. Yep, national focus bypassed. Whew! I was panicking a wee bit there for a second. Conversion speeds. Now this is a new tech, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it increases this. The red to... Right, basically the way these work is you'll see this is your production efficiency. When you first plonk a factory down, it takes time to get up to its full sort of running speed. And obviously stuff like not having the resources hinders it, and changing what they're producing puts you back to square one. Well, if I change this motorized to a tank, it put it back to square one. But if it's like this infantry equipment 1, I change it to infantry equipment 2, it wouldn't go back to square one, it only goes back halfway down because it's a very similar item. So that's what this red is, but I can't remember why I was explaining this. There was a reason I was explaining this, I can't remember why though. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure what that tech does is speeds up the going from, say here, and this all being red, to the top of the bar. Which we can see the cap is 70.07% and we're currently at 54.36%. That's increasing by 0.070% a day. Lots of numbers, but it's not as complicated as it sounds, it's actually quite simple. So I'll submit to Italy. Italy gained here. So our factory, let's plonk it down here, we need quite a few of these. Aha, though, I do notice we have reached about the number we needed to do this. Support equipment, 198 in storage, brilliant. Let's do that. Take a look here, wait for it to update. Because I wouldn't be... Ah, they didn't. Ah, yep, they did. There we go. Exercise just for a wee bit, just to get these all back up. Because they got new equipment, they're not fully trained with using, they went down a wee bit of experience. They should... I'll just leave this whole army just to do it quickly and stop exercising. They're trained with their new equipment. That's quite good because what that field hospital does, as well as making our units a wee bit stronger, what was it? we get, when manpower dies, we get some of it back, and it also, yeah, that's what that trickle back is, 20%. 20% of casualties come back. I get to save 20% of my manpower whenever we're fighting, and obviously adds a wee bit HP, a wee bit reliability, stops them losing experience quite so fast from deaths and other things. It's quite nice, quite nice. We'll do that, and you'll see that went down. It actually didn't go down here, but it went down just because it's a new factory. Percentage-wise, it's doing less, and it's got a larger increase to get to. We do need more rubber and oil, which we're building. They should help. And with partial mobilization, we also have a lot more factories to work with. We're not trading away quite so many for consumer goods. He's done too, just go to there. Brilliant. Well, actually, add there to the garrison duties and there to the garrison duties, because I gained them from Czechoslovakia. Right, another factory. I actually would like to start putting that into the tanks. We haven't started researching them yet though, have we? No. Here. Focus. Now, let me just take a look at this. Resources to market 80%. 50%. Limited exports 25%. But factory output's only 5, dockyard output 5, construction speed 5, research time -1. We'll keep it on export focus for now. Limited construction, yeah, we could go up to... Yeah, we gotta stay on that, we can't go up at the moment. Let's go for a light aircraft designer, just in case we want to start going after them. Oh. Being stockpiled. Yeah, I was going to say, why we've got big stockpiles. Why are they moaning at me? Right, we've got... game? Hello? Ah, there we go. You know what, actually? We're going to cut a part here. So, hope you've all enjoyed this. We went a wee bit over on our time. I just realised there we're nearly 5 minutes over our normal part size. Oh, okay, calm down. We'll pause then. Hope you've all enjoyed this. Join me all next time, where the wars are going to start pretty soon. We're going to slow things down quite a bit and keep an eye on things. Fight the wars, that sort of thing. Well, I doubt we're going to be fighting. Well, we're probably going to be fighting wars here, actually. To take over here and here and here, and we'll see, because we're going to make Austria-Hungary great again. So yes, hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.